Here are 4 great figures of Ochako Uraraka that I got for under 30 USD, and some of them are Ichiban Kuji figures. Let's see how. Welcome to Running on Empty. This is the Age of Heroes Uraraka by Bandai Spirits that I got at around 8 USD. For this figure, I like the determined pose and expression, which to me calls to mind Ochako's internship and martial arts training with Gunhead, which I always found to be very inspirational. Our girl Oravity wanted to know how to brawl, and she went ahead and did the damn thing. And I love having that represented in figure form. For a budget figure, they've done a good job with the wrinkle detail and the shading of the paint job, and this figure also scales very well with my Deku and Kachan figures of the same Age of Heroes line. Next is the Break Time Collection Volume 4 Uraraka by Bandai Spirits that I got at around 10 USD. Just like the last figure, they added some nice shading to the paint job here on Uraraka's costume, but they also added it to her hands, which gives her skin tone some vibrancy. The relaxed pose is also nicely sculpted, but for me it's ruined, in my opinion, by this glazed over expression that they gave her. I feel like they could have chosen a better relaxed expression. Apart from that, this is a solid figure which also scales very well with my Asui Break Time figure. The next 2 figures are Ichiban Kuji figures, which do tend to be more expensive, but I'll tell you at the end how you can get them for cheap. This is the Ichiban Kuji Next Generation Sea Prize by Bandai Spirits that I got at around 16 USD. I love the determined and jaunty pose here, with Ochako looking poised and confident. The face sculpt is also an easy A+ for me for character accuracy, and I like the wrinkle detail on her costume. I also like the shading that they've added to her clothes and hair. This is a sturdy figure despite only needing a footstand to keep her up, and it's an all-around solid figure of Uraraka. Last but not least is the Ichiban Kuji Go and Go Sea Prize by Bandai Spirits that I got for around 18 USD. This is our most dynamic Ochako figure today, and it also has my favorite pose and facial expression, which I give an easy A+ for character accuracy. This figure feels the most like Ochako came alive from my TV, all thanks to the vibrancy of her expression and pose. I also like the small clear base, and the fact that this figure stands out the most on my shelf because of the presence it commands. And it also puts me in a great mood just because of how cheerful Ochako is. Now, how did I get these figures for such great prices, and how can you? Well, the answer is actually very simple. You have to get them directly from Japan. I found that shopping at places like Book Off and Heart Off can really get you some good bargains for figures like these. However, there is also a way to shop directly from Japan without needing to buy a plane ticket there first. And for that, I use a proxy shipping service. The one that I use is Bai, and the marketplace that I tend to scour figures for is Mercari, not sponsored. So, that's my tip to you guys. I wish you good luck and happy hunting.